Listen.
You stupid ass want the American taxpayer to give you guys the money so you can go ahead and run and use it to buy some Jordans, weed, Hennessy, and all the other stupid that you do. You guys literally are terrible with your money and don't want to work hard. Then you want to go ahead and insult immigrants, call them tethers, and all of a sudden, you know, are tethers. You guys are foundationally black Americans. Well, let me get this straight. Hold on one second.
But it gets worse.
The Dikembe comes from Nigeria. I come from Sudan. So come from other places in Africa, whether it be Jamaica, maybe the Caribbean, because you guys don't consider them black either. They're all fucking tethers according to you. They come over here, they become multimillionaires, they become successful. They don't blame white supremacy. They just go get the money. Their skin color doesn't keep them from success, and then they lap you. And then you still get on X and complain about white supremacy, tethers jacking our style, tethers jacking our culture. Your culture. You're an immigrant. You cannot come
from the Sudan. Yeah, if you're from the Sudan, you can't say shit about a foundation of black American. Nothing.
Interesting.
At all.
Interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
You can't say nothing about it.
Let's use your logic.
Not one word.
Let's use your logic.
A failed homeland where people are starving. You can't say shit about us. Yes.
Cool. Let's use your logic.
That's how that
Let me ask you a question.
Do
you have to be a mathematician to say 1 + 1 is 2?
No, sir. No. That's a non sequitur. It has nothing to do with anything. You come from a failed homeland where people are over there starving, and you haven't figured out how to stop the people from starving. So you can't come over here and talk about it.
This interesting. Can I make this interesting real quick? Myron, you reminded me the other day, and I said, you're doing a great job calling these Jews, but, if we take this country back, we want it for white folks, and would you go home? And you said, I was born here, and I'm not going anywhere. And this is where I think the problem is with working with non-whites, is that once you think you help us, that you're just going to stay in our country. Do you still stand with that answer?
Bro, look, man, I know you're trying to get a clippable moment here for your...
No, it's the truth, man. This is the issue with whites working with non-whites.
We're over here talking about a problem, then you bring it right back into, this whole white thing. Like, dude, shut the
This whole white thing is what built this country, Myron.
Shut up, dude.
Hey, you sand. You sand.
Hey,
I am in Florida. I'm in Florida, and I will knock down on camera.
You're gonna cry in the car.
I roast dumbasses like Tariq Nasheed, a.k.a. Tariq Nasheed, saying the dumb shit that he does, blaming everything on white supremacy, when in reality, there's never been a better time to be an African American in America. You could get ahead because you got affirmative action, you got all these other things that can sit there and put you in a position of power, but these motherfuckers want to still run around and say, oh, white supremacy, but they won't talk about the real supremacy, which is Jewish supremacy, because they know for a fact that they'd be banned within one day if they talked about Jewish power in America, so they want to sit there and call white people the devil, all this other shit, but they don't get banned. So if you go ahead and don't get banned when you talk shit about white people, that clearly shows that white people aren't the ones in power. But if you talk shit about Jews, you get banned immediately, which shows that they are in power. But then you find out that Tariq is married to a Jewish woman, and you realize that it's all grift because his wife isn't even fully black. It's all a lie. I told his dumb to go ahead and have a debate. He don't want to have it, talking about you need to pay me, blah, blah, blah. Bigger than you, internationally known, and you want to sit here and get me to pay you for debate? You stupid mother. Just say you're scared.
So you have I want y'all to understand, well, you got a musty tether who works for the federal government as law enforcement, sitting here denigrating a lineage of people. I don't think he's a former anything, but yeah, he had a video. Yeah, Tariq and all that FBA and y'all ain't shit and y'all this and y'all been here for 500 years and y'all on Section 8. And I'm like, Section 8? Like, speaking of 8, you haven't ate. You wish you could eat. You haven't ate shit in your failed homeland.
God have mercy upon us.
Myron, I know you're listening, Myron. Yeah, people kind of, when we point out tethers like that, they kind of dismiss them. Oh, don't call us tethers. What are we going to call the Myron Gaines of the world? The people who sit up here with white supremacist groups trying to denigrate us all day. That's not our brother. That's not a person who's just ignorant to the facts. That person is willfully trying to undermine us, and we're going to give people like that the business. And Myron is still kind of embarrassed that, I shamed them. I went in that room a couple of months ago and I started verbally smashing on all of them. That really embarrassed them. That really embarrassed him. And what happened, a lot of his white supremacist buddies were laughing at him. They were clowning him because I smashed on those dudes so heavily. I smashed on them heavily. He took a lick. Then they tried to get me on his show. And I'm like, no, if I go on your show now, you're going to have to break bread. And he got really mad. Oh, yeah. Y'all got to break bread if y'all want to have a real sit down. Y'all going to have to come up out the pocket.
He gonna cry in the car.